The following portion of Bloom is sponsored by Celsus Integrative Therapy.
Plant healing is an amazing and natural way to support your overall health. Joining us now is our friendly neighborhood herbalist, Stephanie Turpin, to tell us how to navigate the world of herbs and support everyday challenges. Welcome back to Bloom. It's so great to see you.
Thank you, Gail. It's nice to be here again.
Well, we're all looking for ways to stay healthy, keep our immune system strong, and this is definitely a way to do that. What is your approach to herbal medicine?
I like to take a customized approach pretty much to everything, and herbal medicine is not any exception to that. So all of my herbal formulations started with a client asking me, hey, can you make something to fix something or to help me out with something? And I said, sure, I'll figure it out. So all of the products that you see in my shop, for instance, a lot of them started out because a client had an issue and asked me to formulate something for them. So everything I make is customized. I look up everything. I look up their medication, for instance, so there's no interactions, what if they have any personal allergies, things like that. We really talk about what it is that they've tried already, what hasn't worked, and that's kind of how I figure out what to do and what to make.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes your system so popular, is because a lot of times when people go out shopping, they're doing it blindly. They're just grabbing a supplement that they might have heard about or an herb that they might have heard about. You're tailor making this. So let's talk about the importance of having a consultation with you so that you can guide people to what their bodies really need.
Well, you made an excellent point about the whole we can go out and buy whatever we want. Herbs are considered supplements at this point by the FDA, so we can buy them as much as we want and take them however way that we want to do that. However, here you are, you have this bag of herbs, whatever it is that you bought, and then, but do you know how much you're supposed to take? How long you're supposed to take it, in which way you're supposed to take it, or if the way that you're taking it is even the best and most effective way for you to take it. This is why herbalists are very useful, and we should have more in our communities, is because we've done the research, we've done the training, and we can help guide you in the right direction so that you're not buying something that's just going to sit on your shelf and just never get used. Also, every herb that I've personally researched has been tasted and tested, and I can tell you some of them are not great to have as a tea, for instance. You'll want to have that as a pill form because they taste pretty gross. So talking to the herbalist and asking questions and coming to us with whatever it is that you're dealing with can help us help you navigate and maybe suggest something that would be more useful, or maybe something that would be tastier and also as effective. And you don't always have to go with something expensive or exotic or has like a fancy name. You can usually start with things that are in your kitchen, for instance, and things like rosemary and thyme and oregano are very powerful herbs, but they're just in our kitchens, just sitting there and completely unknown. So sometimes a very simple and effective strategy to a problem is something very simple.
So you talked about actually sitting down with your clients and working with them individually. What are some of the concoctions and or mixtures that you make for them?
So I have some examples here today. Okay. One that's been extremely popular is this cold remedy. It's very minty, has a lot of peppermint in it, so it's actually really yummy. This has helped everything from, I've had someone with an allergy who didn't even like mint, but somehow really likes this. My Chill Out drops, which is, this is my vegetable glycerin Chill Out tincture. That has helped people with anxiety, even people with so much anxiety that they had chest pains, for instance, and I was told over and over again how effective it was. My Snooze Elixir, which has become super popular lately for people who have issues falling asleep, staying asleep, things like that. It was originally formulated for a child who would not stay asleep. So she would fall asleep, but she would not stay asleep. She would end up in her parents' bed. And so I was asked for a solution, please. We need our sleep. And so I made a syrup, and that is exactly the same formula that I have for my Snoozy tea that I made into basically the adult version, but it's as safe for adults as it is for children.
That is so cool. I love this. I mean, and what a natural, healthy way to approach your overall wellness. Thank you so much for visiting us again on Bloom.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Go.
All right, and for more information on Miss Stephanie's herbal remedies, plant healing for the body, mind, and soul, visit the online shop at CelsisIntegrative.com. We'll be back with more Bloom right after this.
The preceding portion of Bloom was sponsored by Celsis Integrative Therapy.